If you're a Canadian using a credit card right now, chances are you're making at least one of these mistakes. And they're not just costing you a few bucks, they're destroying your credit score silently in the background. Let's change that. This is Street Smart Canada, and today, I'm breaking down the 5 most common credit card mistakes I see every day. And what to do instead. Let's kick it off with the biggest trap of them all, only paying the minimum. It feels like you're keeping up. Your bill says, minimum due, $15, and you think, great, I'm good. But here's the trick. When you only pay the minimum, the credit card company gets exactly what it wants, a long-term interest machine. Let me give you an example. If you owe $1,000 on a card charging 20% interest and only make minimum payments, it could take you 5 to 10 years to pay that off, and you could end up paying more in interest than the original balance. Most people don't realize this. Paying only the minimum looks fine on the surface, but it's a financial anchor pulling you down slowly. If you can't pay it in full, aim for at least double the minimum payment. That way you're cutting the debt down, not just dancing with it. Mistake number 2, and this one's sneaky, using too much of your available credit. This is called credit utilization. Let's say you have a $2,000 limit and you spend $1,800 each month, even if you pay it off in full. That 90% utilization is a big red flag to lenders. Why? Because it signals you might be living close to the edge. The rule: keep it under 30% of your available credit. Ideally under 10% if you want to look elite. So, if your limit is $2,000, try to keep your balance below $600 at any one time. If you need more space, ask for a credit limit increase. And don't spend more just because it went up. Third, and this one's brutal, missing a payment, even if it's by accident. Let's say your bill is due on the 12th, and you forget, then pay on the 20th. If it hits the 30-day late mark, that's a hit on your credit report. And here's the kicker. That stays on your file for 6 years in Canada. 6 years for one missed payment. Most people aren't aware that even a short delay can leave a mark. Set up autopay for the minimum payment just to be safe. That way, even if you forget, your score doesn't suffer. Let's talk about the 4th mistake. Closing old credit cards. You might think, I don't use this card, I should just cancel it. But closing an old card, especially one you've had for years, actually hurts your score in 2 ways. First, it lowers your credit age, which makes up about 15% of your credit score. Second, it reduces your total credit available, which increases your utilization percentage. Even if you're not using the card, just leave it open. Use it once every couple months for a small subscription like Netflix or Spotify. Pay it off. Keep it active. A quiet, low-use credit card is actually doing heavy lifting in the background. Now, the 5th mistake, not checking your credit score. This one's a silent killer. Your score might be dropping right now, and you'd never know. I've seen people hit with errors, duplicate accounts, even fraud, and they didn't find out until it was too late. Use Credit Karma and Borrowell. They're free in Canada and take less than 2 minutes to set up. Track your score monthly. If you're serious about building wealth, your credit score is your passport. Treat it that way. Now let's add a bonus mistake. One most people never even consider: using rewards as an excuse to overspend. It's easy to justify that $500 purchase when you're thinking, well, I'll get 2% cash back. But spending more than you normally would just to earn points is reverse logic. The value of rewards never outweighs the cost of interest, debt, or poor habits. Use your credit card like a debit card, not a magic wallet. You don't win the credit game by chasing rewards. You win by staying in control. All right, let's recap. If you want to build strong credit in Canada, stop doing these things immediately, only paying the minimum, using more than 30% of your credit limit, missing payments, even once, closing old credit cards, ignoring your credit score, overspending just to earn rewards. Do the opposite of all that, and you're not just building credit, you're building power, because with strong credit, you can negotiate better rates, get approved faster, and eventually leverage credit to build real wealth, just like the pros do. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and join the Street Smart Canada crew. We're just getting started. No fluff, no BS, just the facts that actually move your money forward. See you in the next one.